I don't know who's here, but some folks are here. Some folks are here. Joy Stewart, what up, yo? I just didn't know who was here. Joy said, is everything okay? Eric Scott, Stephanie Medina. I just spent an entire hour watching Foo Fighters and Eminem and Offspring. God bless YouTube. Damn it. Don't apologize. Don't ever apologize, Joy Stewart. We love Joy Stewart. Don't ever apologize. Good point. No, I don't know, Eric. Can my mods investigate that? I'm so tired. Can my moderators please investigate Eric Scott? See if they have any subs. And if not, instant ban. Instant ban. Here comes my congestion again. Sorry to be gross on camera. I can't breathe. Can my mods please investigate Eric Scott? Alright, sorry, Eric Scott. You got timed out. There's pretty strict rules on my channel. No one knows you, Eric Scott. Pretty strict rules here. Everyone knows what they are. It's a tight-knit community. All right, so there's that. There's that scenario. That's one thing. Number two, yeah, I spent the last hour literally listening to Foo Fighters and The Offspring. And obviously checking in on Gramps and on JujuBot channel, which is very exciting. And there's really no news that's happened, so this is probably going to be a rather joyless and short stream. No, my moderators do what my moderators are instructed to do. I don't know who the fuck that person is. Who the fuck is Eric Scott? I don't know who that is. My moderators did what they're supposed to do. Who the fuck is Eric Scott? No one knows who, Eric Scott is. And it's kind of weird that the second that I went live, Eric Scott came right in and no one knows who that person is. Right? I don't exactly have a popular stream. And I don't want a popular stream. But you know, nobody knows who that person is and they just show up in here. And they just show up in here. Hold on. It's weird when you wear glasses and you take them off for comfort reasons and you have to go blind for a bit. Ugh. But nobody knows who Eric Scott is. Who the fuck is Eric Scott? Press 1 if you've ever seen Eric Scott before. Press 2 if you have no fucking idea who that person is. Go. Go. Stephanie doesn't know. Joy doesn't know. Yeah, so the next time we see Eric Scott show up, instant ban. Instant ban. I instruct my moderators the next time that we see Eric Scott, instant ban. I just, you know, I know my audience. I have a small audience, and I don't know who that person is, you know, and I just can't afford the heartache and the pain that these trolls cause. So the next time we see Eric Scott, my moderators are instructed instant ban. Not timeout, ban. Instant ban. That being said, I've spent the last hour watching songs by Foo Fighters and by The Offspring. Do you guys like them at all? I know I'm not exactly in most of my audience's age demographic, but these are great bands. And actually, my very first concert was Red Hot Chili Peppers, Foo Fighters, and a band called Muse, who's very good, by the way. Yeah. If anything could feel this real forever, if anything could ever be this good again, the only thing I'd ever ask of you is that you stop when I say when. She sang. Oh, I love them. I honestly don't even know why I'm live streaming right now, to be honest with you. I don't have any news to report. Apparently, there's not a lot of news. They're trying to get... Trump to make, some pretty far-reaching and terrible legislation on gun control. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. How about more guns? How about more guns? How about arm fucking everybody? Everybody. To me, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. It sounds insane. It sounds insane, especially if people listen to left-wing media. It sounds insane. I know there are mentally ill. I know there's all this, you know, garbage. But if everybody was armed, wouldn't gun violence go down? I know that sounds a little bit crazy. Let me explain. Let me explain. If literally everybody was armed, okay? if literally everybody was armed, all right? And any psycho went into an establishment and felt, and I'm not armed. I have a knife. I have a bait cutting knife that I cut bait with, you know, for fishing. That's the extent of my weaponry, right? But if everybody was armed, wouldn't gun violence go down? Because those folks who thought that they could get away with like a mass shooting event, wouldn't they be deterred by the fact that after they fired the first or second shot, they'd be taken down immediately? Immediately? That's just me. You know, I say arm everybody. Maybe I'm wrong. Go. Go. Yeah, fuck gun-free zones. Gun-free zones. Hey, come shoot us here. Hold on, my glasses are fucking gross. Ugh. Gun-free zones equals, hey, come shoot us here. Haha, come shoot us here. I literally think everyone over the age of 18 should have a sidearm. Doesn't have to be an AR-15, doesn't have to be a fucking shotgun. Just have a sidearm. Ah, sorry. Can be a pistol. Just have a sidearm. Everybody. I think in our current society, with all these mentally ill faggots running around, doing all this crap that they're doing, all these horrible crimes that they're doing, I literally think everybody over the age of 18 should be legally required to have a sidearm on them. So when the quote-unquote mass shooters come in, there won't be any more mass shooters anymore because they're going to be a shooter and they're going to be fucking taken down by somebody with a sidearm that knows how to use it. I mean, to me, it just seems it's harsh. It's terrible. But to me, it seems very, very logical. That's all I can say. Yeah! Joy Stewart says, criminals don't go where they think someone might shoot back. Well, what if we lived in a society where everyone would shoot back? Giving everyone a gun, you know, properly trained, obviously, and knows how to shoot. You know, most people would... I can hear the argument from the left. I can hear it right now. Here's what they would say. They would go, well, if everyone had guns, then everybody would be shooting each other at, you know, if someone sneezed too loud or something. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. That stuff happens now. If someone starts a mass shooting and they hear shooting, then people would pull out their guns and they would go, okay, let's neutralize the situation. And you don't even have to shoot to kill. You can shoot them in the leg. Neutralize them. Training, 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 training. I don't know what the solution is. I'm just throwing ideas out there. That's all I'm doing. I'm still pissed off about Florida. I'm still pissed off about Florida. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying right now. I'm still pissed off about Florida. All right, I'm going to leave the chat as it is right now because I myself am simply not informed enough. Well, anyway, so we've started the live stream. So number one, 7 watching. Number one, how is everyone doing tonight? What up, y'all? How you doing? Good, bad, sick, healthy? How's everyone doing? Lost a viewer? Fuck. Gained a like? Okay. Good here. Awesome, Joy. We love Joy. Joy, by the way, is my new communications director, by the way. Joy's in charge of telling me, hey, JB, you need to shut the fuck up. You know, for words or for less or whatever it is. Joy's in charge of keeping me basically in line, as it were. And she's agreed to do it for free. She's agreed to do it for free. Can you believe that? We love Joy. Who loves Joy Stewart? Press 1. Go. Now. Who loves Joy Stewart? Press 1. Go. One. Well, in all fairness, I don't have that many folks watching me yet. Great job, moderators. Thank you very much. Great job, moderators. Thank you very much. Thank you. Awesome. The trolls can literally go to hell. All right? They can literally go to hell. I'm a very peaceful person. I'm a very happy person. Very mentally sound. Solid job. Actually, solid career. Very happy person. Go to fucking hell, Nelson. Go to hell. Thank you very much, moderators. Awesome job. Nice. Yeah, Joy is my new communications director. I did this in a what's the best way to say it? In a semi-parody form. But I've kind of decided, because Joy is probably one of the only chatters that's like basically always at my live stream, is always at my live stream. So I've appointed her, unpaid by the way, and she accepted, as communications director, because I just, you know, I have the Asperger's or the autism and, you know, all that stuff. And I just need someone to kind of point me in the right direction. Because sometimes I go a little too far. And sometimes I go maybe not far enough. So I need a communications director. And I did this as kind of a reciprocal action towards the fact that Hope Hicks left the White House as the White House communications director. Who knows why she left? Excuse me. Hiccups. Drives me crazy. Who knows why Hope Hicks left? So then I thought to myself, I go, you know what? I need a communications director. I really do. My live stream has a very dedicated and consistent audience at this point, and I need a communications director. And I asked Joy Stewart if she would be it, and she accepted. So Joy Stewart is my new communications director. Or is my first ever communications director. So that's pretty cool, right? So if I start to go off the rails, if I start to go, you know, a little fucking crazy, it's Joy's job to tell me to go, yo, Jay, calm down a little bit, calm down. Here's what you're trying to say, here's what you should say. Just like Hope Hicks used to do for the president. And I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. So I'm dead serious. I'm telling everyone right now. Joy Stewart is my communications director. Period. And she works for free. How awesome is that? I mean, I work for free. My whole live stream, I don't pay to do this. I'm not paid to do this. My information is valuable. Anyway, let's get back into the stuff that I really like to talk about, which is I thought about before I started that I would ask the audience, which is I've never, despite all of my you know, scientific research, historical research, forensic research, and school, which is a joke. School is terrible. Public school. I went to public school. One of the biggest questions I've ever had is who built those pyramids over in Egypt? Who built them? Who built the pyramids in Egypt? Go. Go. Don Juan says Egyptians. How? It's been determined by modern science. Let me just say this. Let me just say this to Don Juan. It's been determined by modern scientists that we right now, even with all of our modern technology, don't have the technology to build structures such as that. Don Juan also says aliens. I agree. Joy Stewart says totally alien technology. I agree. Don Juan says maybe, just maybe, Jews. Well, Jews are humans too. And they were not equipped. I mean, it doesn't matter back then because even now we couldn't build them. See, that's what's fucked up. That's what's fucked up. Side note, Recon 5 is reporting that YouTube is deleting Alex Jones tomorrow at 3 p.m. Well, you know what? Honestly, I hope they do. I hope they do. Because if they keep deleting, you know, first they're going to delete Alex Jones, and then they're going to delete, you know, Destroying the Illusion, and then they're going to delete JB Lucafefe, and then they're going to delete all of us, and then there's going to be a revolution, and then YouTube is going to fucking collapse. They're going to collapse under their own, you know, tyrannical censorship. And good. I hope it happens. I really do hope it happens. I really do. Go ahead. Who cares? Alex Jones is not perfect. I watch him every day. But if YouTube deletes Alex Jones, they are going to shoot themselves in the foot in a way that they've never, ever possibly imagined. I've got some Myers rum here. Oh, man. Ah! Oh, that's tough. No, Sessions needs to go. Here's why Sessions needs to go. He won't go after the pedophiles in government that rape kids all day like John Podesta. But he's obsessed with peaceful people who smoke weed when I can get it, like me. Sessions is a disaster. Sessions has to go. Period. Period. Sessions. Jeff Sessions needs to be in a tree baking cookies with little chocolate drizzle on them. That's what he needs to be doing. With a whittle hat. Yeah, Sessions needs to go. Keebler. You know, you know, if Sessions came out tomorrow and said, we're going after, if he said I'm going after all the Pizzagate pedophiles in government, and we're going to investigate Pizzagate. And he came out and said that, and said we're going aggressively after this situation, I would support him. I really would. But he's not going to do it. He can't. You know why? I think a lot of the folks that abuse children and do horrible things to children, I think they are his friends. I think they are his friends. And he doesn't want to go after his friends. Well, if that's the case, complacency carries the same amount of guilt in a scenario such as that. And inaction carries the same amount of guilt of these perps. And he won't go after him. He won't. It's terrible. I've implemented a policy where I don't really comment on things that I don't know, stuff about. So I might skip over some of you guys' comments because I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But Joy Stewart says, who's my communications director, by the way. My communications director is Joy Stewart, and she does it unpaid. The whole system won't prosecute the pedophiles, JB. Yeah, that's absolutely right. They won't go after the pedophiles because there are so many fucking pedophiles in government. Alright, now I'm getting mad. Now I have to roll up my windows. Do you guys realize what's going on here? Do you fucking understand what's going on here? For decades. Go back, former president, Bill Clinton. Who know? All right, see, I'm glad Joy said that because it set me off. It kind of got me out of my tired kind of little cloud I was in. Gotta turn the heat off. Who's familiar with Kathy O'Brien? Who knows the name Kathy O'Brien? Press 1. Who knows who Kathy O'Brien is? Press 1. Go. Right now. Joy knows. Is that it? Is my only audience Joy Stewart? Does nobody else know who Kathy O'Brien is? have the balls or the ovaries to press 2 if you don't know who Cathy O'Brien is. Press 2. Go. I'll tell you who Cathy O'Brien is. Zygo knows. For the rest of you. I'm a very calm person. No anger. No, not suicidal. Not homicidal. Not suicidal. Very calm person. Just in case somebody tries something against me again. Anthony Gorton says Clinton abused her. ReconFi says MK Ultra exposed. Here's who Cathy O'Brien was. She was a young girl, the daughter of a worm farmer. Who was basically abducted and sold into sex slavery and mind controlled and turned into a sex slave for George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, and many, many other high-profile political or politically affiliated individuals used as a child and mind-controlled to believe that her life was normal, that it's okay to be raped by these old men. This is what your life is. That's what they did to Cathy O'Brien. And I have to sit here and pretend to be a calm person. I have to sit here and pretend to be a calm person when I know about all of these crimes that have been committed, knowing that George H.W. Bush also, with all his hands in 9/11 and all that garbage, I'm supposed to sit back as a good little citizen, and if I yell about it or talk about it, I'm a crazy person. I'm the crazy person. Me, I'm the crazy person for yelling about this stuff, for being angry about this stuff. Cathy O'Brien, 9/11. Cathy O'Brien she wrote a book. It's called The Transformation, not transformation like in the word, but like a hypnotic trance formation of America. She wrote a book about it, about her abuse, about her abuse by George H.W. Bush. They would take kids, like basically in shopping carts, and go, here you go. Here's your latest, here's your latest, pedo rape, fucking groceries, and give it to them, and give it to them. The Bushes, the Clintons. These people are sick. I might not be the world's most perfect person, but I don't rape kids all day. These people rape kids all day. They rape kids all day. It's their favorite thing. That's what they like to do. God damn it. And I'm bad for making a YouTube stream. But these people fucking rape kids all day and become president of the United States. And they rape kids all day. I'm not putting up with it. I'm not putting up with it anymore, folks. I'm not putting up with it anymore. We have Trump in office. These folks need to be prosecuted and go to jail. They need to be prosecuted and they need to go to jail. Both Bushes, Bill Clinton, they need to be in prison. They're serial rapist psychopaths. Okay? 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 I don't mean to come across as a crazy person. You guys have watched hundreds of my live streams where I'm, just joking back and forth and everything is cool. But when it really hits me, I fucking lose it. I fucking lose it. I mean, these folks rape kids all day, dude. They rape kids all day. That's what they like to do. I might not be a perfect person. but I don't rape kids all day. Okay? Go. Anthony says, they are the crazy bastards, not you, JB. You are right, Anthony. Thank you very much. Their favorite thing is to rape kids all day. Who wakes up in the morning and goes, how many kids am I going to rape today? When I wake up, I go, oh, man, I'm a little late for work. Maybe I'm not going to shower. That's my biggest crime. That's my biggest crime. And then I go to work and I do my job. For fuck's sake, folks. And then everyone looks at me and they go, oh, why does JB go so crazy on his live stream? Why does he scream out loud? Everybody can read Joy Stewart's comment. I agree. I'm just a little more vocal on it than most. And also, I happen to have a live stream on YouTube. Okay? Okay? That I can tell you right now. Peace out, Anthony. Have a good night. Tony. Peace out, homie. Alright, folks. I have 4 watching right now, and I know who the 4 watching are. I'm gonna end because I don't do my stream for popularity. I don't care about numbers. But I'm going to go move over to, I'm going to go try find JujuBot because she's back up and I'm going to help her out in terms of numbers. But listen, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. And we're going to win. We're going to win against these sickos. We're going to win. So I'm going to end, and all I can say is thank you. So we're going to cut. All right? It's late enough anyway, right? I just wish I had some weed. All right, peace. Later, Joy. Yo, Joy, are you going to go to JujuBot? Before I cut, Joy, are you going to go to, All right, nice. All right, I'll see you over there. All right, peace.